We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Stanley wins the first tap. Duncan delivers a long ball. No mark. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result. One goal straight plays, no score. Gawn with the tap. Newcomb, can he hit a target? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Smith. That's a trip. Easy decision for the umpire. He's generally a good kick. Stanley on a lead. Smith normally delivers. Myers in some space on the wing. Humphreys hacking it forward. Stewart takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? Little one to half-back. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Searching kick. Stanley went bang. Humphreys. Big ball to be won here. Neil. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
They've hit the ground running and they're looking in fine form. Newcomb does the roving. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Dunkley. Reed just shoveled it out. I think he called for that. Thought his way through it. Newcomb with the big fist. Duncan pounces. Smith. Grundy gives away a free for a high tackle. Clever kick. Stanley. Dangerous to leave on his own. Smith. Cameron has a vice-like grip. They've had the better of the contest to this point. It's off hands. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Warple somehow released the ball. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Punch clear. Newcomb had some assistance. The umpire waves them on. Goulden. Waterman uses the body well.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight to him.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Newcomb, centre square, loose ball, throws it on the boot. Gray is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Straight in front, should not miss.
They get full value for a deep entry.
Managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
Back to where we started. Scores level. Newcomb. He's been busy so far. Waterman outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Not a great kick. O'Sullivan tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He had no interest in taking any chances.
They've got an opportunity here.
Believe it. He's given it straight back in front of goal.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance. It's a gift, really. He's taken full advantage.
They've got their tails up now. Stanley wins the tap. Dunkley felt the pressure there. Goulden, you have to be tough to play this game. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Stanley showing his skills. Can he find a teammate? Goulden runs onto it. Waterman commands the footy.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
The distance is the only problem. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Back into play. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
Kicking at his first.
That is going very close. Not close enough.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Humphreys goes short with the kick in. That's an uncharacteristic mistake.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time. It's a handy buffer they've established. The big men fly. Dunkley, Warple, gathers in the centre square. Grundy, Goulden, going for goal, flirting with the post. We'll wait on the goal umpire. Only one behind.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Humphreys to bring it back in. Myers has found some space. Delivers to centre half forward. That's a strong mark. Well-weighted kick. Blitzars. This is good footy. They might be out here. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Humphreys. Himmelberg. Gives it everything. Hughes doing what he does best. Sharman got the handball away. Goulden navigated the traffic. West runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. It's all gone as script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Newcomb, is that holding the ball? Stanley. They're tackling with venom today. Stanley palms it down. Blitzars. He's lost possession. Must be incorrect disposal. It is. Didn't think twice about taking the advantage. They're searching for a late goal. Good-looking kick. Waterman in the centre square. Goes long. Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other, clearly. But there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
It's a 4-kick game, which isn't a match-winning lead at this stage, but it actually feels like the difference between the sides was even greater than that in the first quarter. The inside 50 discrepancy is significant, and if that doesn't turn around, this game could almost be settled by half-time.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Good ruck work. Newcomb, he's everywhere at the moment. Manages to find a teammate. The defence is disorganised. They're moving the footy well here.
There's a pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Newcomb, ball spills free in the tackle. Gawn, Warple, dishes it off. Liberatore, running in support. Feeling the heat. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Stanley wins the hit out. Smith, he's been accosted. That's commitment to the cause. We will do it all again.
Momentum is so important. A couple of goals either way would make a huge difference.
Goulden. He's kicked it like an arrow.
The defenders are always under pressure with how often the ball is coming down, and this game might be getting away.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Newcomb, he's gone. Liberatore, you asked for it, you got it. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Grundy has got on top. Newcomb. Liberatore. What's he got on offer? This will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter!
Well, I love a good set play, but the opposition really should have been awake to it.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Newcomb couldn't get an effective disposal. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Grundy looking for territory. Newcomb, Warner. Here's a chance to get it forward. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
They're going on their merry way here. This could be over by half-time.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Smith, Dangerfield. Mannar is there in the clinches. Gets the kick away. Which way will it bounce? His field kicking is normally first rate. Honours the lead. Approaching the 50. Goulden has marked in front of goal.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Grundy with a deft tap. couldn't burst through. Has to be clean. Goulden, Liberatore. They're irrepressible at the moment. Good disciplined defence. Amos, Sharman. He's set upon. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Grundy, the winner there. Warple, not on my watch, he says. Neither side able to clear the footy. The two big men do battle. Taken to ground. He's drawn a crowd. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
The umpire says he had no prior. Punch clear. Clean pickup. Heads towards goal. But the kick is astray. A minor score.
I had that one in the footy record as a goal.
Hughes to bring it in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
It's all going one way at the moment. What's the coach got to try to stop the rot?
This one might be settled now. Stanley wins the hit out. Goulden, he's a dynamo. Liberatore. Reed, strong grab. That's unusual. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Throws it on the boot. Anyone's ball. O'Sullivan will tidy up. It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. Henry. They'll compete inside the 50. Blakey spoils. Stengel. Solid tackle. They desperately need a goal. It's been paid, and I think we all knew it was coming.
Was that insufficient intent or a skill error?
Daring run out of defence. Normally delivers. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They've bottled it up. Good ruck work. Goulden. This is great pressure footy. Half pass cut off. That's symptomatic of their day. Dunkley. Grundy. Just shoveled it out. Showing real strength. De Koning affects the turnover. Cameron outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Stengel finds himself unattended.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
That hurts. Been such hard work for them that they can't afford to spurn opportunities like that one.
He's off. They're leading them a merry dance. Quality delivery by foot. Searching kick. Quaynor read it well and claims the mark. They're toying with them now. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? He might have thought about the corridor. Waterman farms it out. Liberatore lays it off. Humphreys leads his opponent. Little one to half-back. Sweeping handball. That was almost handed to him. He's been busy so far. No one can mark. Quaynor hasn't seen a lot of it. Humphreys making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Crosses the paint. Elliott gets to the front spot.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
Gives it everything. Going, bullseye!
Good luck if you're playing this team next week. They are scary good.
The buzzards are circling. Stanley with a deft tap. Duncan can send them into attack. That's careless kicking. Can he hit a target? Hughes. We've seen that before. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
One wonders whether these players were given a good old-fashioned spray at half-time. They've been terrible. They just haven't had their heads in the game, save for a handful of exceptions. Maybe the fear of being blown off the park will motivate them into a better second half.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Dunkley. Can he find a teammate? Stewart gets back and should repel. I don't think it was intentional, but that's always a free kick. Henry has got loose. Playing for pride now. Dangerfield navigated the traffic. Couldn't get a disposal. Neal. De Goey mops that one up. in no man's land. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Reed punches it out of the ruck. Duncan, good penetration on the kick. Humphries wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Doesn't often waste it. Gee, they're playing well. What's he got on offer? And they're away. West pushes into space and receives the footy. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Warner, good vision there. Elliott, through the centre square he goes. They've got winners all over the park. Sharman, Dunkley, takes the hand pass. De Goey managed to get out despite the tackle. That's careless. Bouncing ball. Sharman accepted the invitation. De Goey, they've coughed it up. Duncan with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's generally a good kick. Henry, dangerous to leave on his own. I've liked his game today. Quaynor dishes it off. Reed just had to get it out. Humphries, one step ahead. That's a rare decision that will draw no arguments. Himmelberg couldn't mark. Liberatore gets to it first. Kicks inside the forward 50. Sharman, he's outmarked two of them.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
It's been an absolute avalanche. Stanley wins the hit out. Smith, Duncan, great anticipation. Reed, they're moving the footy quickly. Stewart drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Duncan has found some space. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Dunkley takes an excellent grab. He's only had the one inside 50. He's hit up the lead. It's a dominant display. De Goey in the clear. They're bloodthirsty today. Stewart clears the area. Wanganeen Malira. West. De Goey manages to get off a handball. Duncan intercepts. Wanganeen Malira wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? No sign of them dropping off. Gray has found some space. Inside 50 with the kick. They're moving the footy well here.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. Waiting for someone to come at him. Mullen works hard to present. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Stanley can keep it moving. Myers takes a beauty. That'll go close to the line. Stewart, all on his own. Kicks to centre wing. Himmelberg, time and again, he gets to the right place. Reed makes position. Can he impose himself on the match? Waterman, that's good work rate. They're irrepressible at the moment. This ought to end in a goal. Punched away. Sharman with half a chance. Stewart with the steal. Kicks laterally. O'Connor. And they're out of trouble. He should have held that one. Nevitt. De Goey with a clumsy tackle has conceded a free kick. He's stolen a march. He hasn't been himself today. Not sure what the idea was there. They'll go back inside 50 here. Stanley is a welcome presence in defence. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Duncan has a vice-like grip, wanting to get on with the job. Picking their way through. De Goey, bang! All for now. The kick is precise. That's skillful. Myers in some space on the wing. Penetrating ball. Henry is hard to beat one-on-one.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Well, that sums it up, really.
Looking for a quick transition. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Time to check in with Gary.
Hit out, clearance, inside 50, shot on goal. Rinse and repeat. At some point, you'd think the opposition would do something about it. Anyone can look good against a team that would rather be anywhere else, but credit to them for taking full advantage. I'd be amazed if anything changes.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. That's poor play. He just keeps racking up disposals. Mullen with a terrific mark deep in defence. Clever kick. West got a fist in. What's he got on offer? He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Junk times come early. Gray in the centre square. They're a big chance here. Sharman has got off the chain. Approaching the 50. They're hungry for more. O'Connor continues to be a thorn in their side. Well-weighted kick. Good thinking and good execution too. What can they generate? Smith honours the lead. Got to get it forward now. Henry is released by the handball. The defence is disorganised. Stengel kicking for his first. He's put it through.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? The two big men do battle. Duncan, Dangerfield, throws it on the boot. It's a tough game. You asked for it, you got it. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Stanley got his palm to it. Smith is a clearance beast. Newcomb can't afford to give it back in the corridor. It's been that kind of day for them. Who's at home? Not good footy there. Normally delivers. Cameron, he's taken a beauty. Smith, Humphreys reads the ball so well. Searching kick. Stewart with a chance to run. Can he find a teammate? Time to turn on the Jets. He's lost possession. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. They've given it up. Not good off the boot. It's come unstuck. Playing for pride now. Neil is so strong one-on-one.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Struck it well. No problems there.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. The two big men do battle. Duncan, they might be caught out on the turnover. He's been set a task. Warple running in support. Dangerfield affects the turnover. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. What's he got on offer? Kicks to a contest. Guthrie makes good contact. Sharman, Waterman, they're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Not on my watch, he says. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Gawn has probably got the points at this stage. Newcomb, he's put it through.
They copped up a couple at the other end against the run of play, but that might be where the respite ends.
Normal service has resumed. Gawn wins the tap. Dunkley gives it everything. Hughes making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. West, stripped of it, gives the handball away. Guthrie, good penetration on the kick. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Just has to hit a target. Attracted a crowd. West, he's wrapped up. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Stanley showing his skills. Well, he had to try, I suppose. A chance to clear now. Good work rate. I've liked his game today. Quality delivery by foot. He might have thought about the corridor. They could be vulnerable here. Doesn't often waste it. Defence 101 there. Wanganeen Malira. Sharman. 6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
You certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Hughes brings it back in. Myers has got loose. His field kicking is normally first rate. Wanting to get on with the job. Dishes it off. Warner charges onto it. Dunkley. The assignment is simple. And he makes no mistake.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
2 goals each for the quarter. The big men fly. Dunkley caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Gone. Gray uses the body well.
To put the cherry on top of what's been a superlative performance.
Has a ping. It won't be a goal. O'Sullivan marks and the opportunity gets away. Taking time to assess the options. Not a lot of positives today. Can't get hold of it. That's a poor place to give the ball back. Amos. Sharman spoils. Guthrie. No easy exit. O'Sullivan had his name written all over it. Looking to hit up the short option. Manard has charged into space. Good kick. Mullen working hard and being rewarded. Takes the safe option. They're keeping the ball well. He's been quiet. He's normally better than that. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Drops the football. Amos. Bad error there. Full time. There was only ever one winner today. That is a crushing victory. And they will be delighted with their performance. All is in readiness, and the umpire will get us underway. Gorn with the tap, under pressure. Petrarca shaves the grass with that one. Foot race on. Who can get there first? They're a big chance here. May wins it back. Great mark. He's generally a good kick. That's a bit of a gift. Kicks inside the forward 50. Reed is in the clear and marks uncontested.
He'll have to give it his all.
That is a thumping kick. No one's going to stop that. What a ripper.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through it.
One goal straight plays, no score. Gorn palms it down. Oliver delivers a long ball. That's an impressive mark.
He can level it up here with a good kick.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
It's been an electric start to the match. This one looks like it's got lots of goals.
So a goal each. The big men fly. Viney, Petrarca. He's copped some of his own medicine. The umpire says he had no prior. Gorn, the winner there. Newcomb, is anyone home? Honours the lead. Searching kick. Gray, strong grab.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He kicks the goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Goal for goal early. Oliver leading from the front. Langdon, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. He's stopped in his tracks. He's set upon. And we will do it all again. Gorn with a deft tap. Newcomb. May, ever reliable. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Bowie gives it everything. Punched that like he meant it. Spargo, he's a real pocket rocket. Keane spoils. McDonald, he's been busy so far. Petrarca, he's drawn a crowd. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Gorn gets his hand to it. Oliver, can they catch them out on the turnover? He might have thought about hand passing. Warner, that's not like him. Langdon to level it up on the scoreboard. He's done just that.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Gorn wins it. Viney, Petrarca under pressure. Closed him down. Scrounges a kick. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. No one can mark. West, they have absolutely spifflicated him. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Gorn with a deft tap. Viney, Langdon, moving the footy laterally. Sparrow, he's besieged. He doesn't waste many. May, he's been accosted. They've bottled it up. Gorn with a deft tap. Petrarca, Goulden, desperate to win it back. Gets the kick away. Sharman fumbled it like a cake of soap. Reed dealt with the pressure. McVie gets there first. Going for territory. Sparrow uses the body well. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Quaynor intercepts on centre wing. Doesn't often waste it. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Kicks to space. Bowie in the centre square. Normally delivers. Sparrow makes position. They've picked their way through. Stewart had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. That's skillful. Reed! He's outmarked two of them. A chance to clear now. West! He's taken a beauty. Chips to half-back. Elliott can keep it moving. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Petrarca with the big fist. Gray. Liberatore wants to take the game on. He's going for goal. It's not good off the boot. In fact, It's slammed into the behind post. What can they generate? Quaynor picks off the pass. Approaching the 50. The defence is disorganised. Waterman drops into the hole and marks.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He's been quiet today, but he can make amends with a goal. He's found the post instead.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Rivers with the footy. It must be his birthday.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Gray, he can hurt them again, and he does. Both sides have struggled to generate momentum so far. Grundy wins it out of the centre. Couldn't burst through. He's got support. He's gone. Dunkley in the thick of it as ever. One of the few that no one will argue. Well-weighted kick. Amos works hard to present. Who's at home? Gawn gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Oliver. They need a spark. Van Rooyen gets to the front spot. Langdon. Pickett. He ran into a brick wall. He's escorted the footy over the line.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Gawn with the tap. Grundy, one step ahead. Farms it out. They are hunting the ball carrier. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Dunkley, Newcomb. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Sharman outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Lines them up, makes good contact and puts it through.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
They've got their tails up now. Grundy slaps it out. Newcomb reads the tap well. Quality delivery by foot. Just has to hit a target. Gawn on a lead.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Critical contest coming up. He's got it.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
It's all gone as script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Oliver, Petrarca. They've got to get a wriggle on. Pickett.
Need this to stem the flow.
They're crying out for a goal, and he's answered the call.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
9 goals for the quarter all up. It's been great to watch. Viney, can he find a teammate? Van Rooyen marks it centre half forward. They've got them on the overlap. McDonald swoops. 2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
You sense the momentum has shifted. Gawn showing his skills. Viney, Liberatore reads the play so well. Warner. Amos looms large as usual.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
No problems there.
Marks inside 50 and worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
It's all pointing one way so far. Gawn wins it. Oliver throws it on the boot. Wanganeen Malira takes an excellent grab. What a first turn they're having. McVie got a fist in. Sharman, Elliott. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
You might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Oliver, that's careless. Clever handball. Turns it over in the middle. They desperately need a goal. Bowie, Waterman, with a clumsy tackle, has conceded a free kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Picking their way through. Sparrow, dangerous to leave on his own. They're moving the footy well here. Looking to hit up the short option. McDonald working hard and being rewarded.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
That would have really helped them get their teeth into this match. They've been second best so far.
Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
It's been an enjoyable game of footy, this one. We'll see lots of good goals on the highlights reel, but some of the defensive acts have been equally impressive. There are some defenders out there who would very much like to have less to do. They've been put under plenty of pressure.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The big men fly. Dunkley couldn't get a disposal. Langdon, Gawn with the steal. Warner. Sharman. That's a big play.
That's 3 contested marks he's taken now.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
It wasn't long ago this match was right in the balance. The change that's come over it has been stark.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Here's a chance to get it forward. That can't not be a free. What's he got on offer? His field kicking is normally first rate. Bowie wins a hard ball. Gawn. Defence 101 there. Oliver is racking up contested possessions. Pickett! He's plucked it and should have a shot.
The fans haven't had much to cheer today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
5 goals, 5 goal scorers.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Goulden gets the kick away. Waterman plays on. He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
He's working his tail off, and a goal is just rewarded.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Gawn has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Viney, which way will it bounce? Bowie. He just keeps racking up disposals. Langdon, that's good work rate. Honours the lead. Clever kick. Petrarca has found some space. This is more positive. Wanganeen Malira wins it back. Great mark. Normally delivers. Petrarca with the intercept mark. Can he be the fire starter? Pickett has a vice-like grip. Well played. They've picked their way through. McDonald is so strong one-on-one.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Leans back and drills it.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Gawn got his palm to it. Oliver, Petrarca. Why is he kicking it backwards? Anyone's ball. May. That's commitment to the cause. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Gawn wins it. Petrarca. Sparrow. Sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Newcomb. This will be a close thing. It's good.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. The two big men do battle. Newcomb. They might be caught out on the turnover. They'll compete inside the 50. Punched away. Langford handballs it to nobody. Crunching tackle. Turned over. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that? They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Reed wins it. Oliver. He's been busy so far. That's an impressive mark. Langdon. They are tackling machines today. Attracted a crowd. The lift doors closed on him and he's gone.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
What's he got on offer? Waterman working hard and presenting well. Amos. This is a big opportunity. Searching kick. Dunkley. Strong grab.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
They keep getting this kind of supply. The scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Gawn punches it out of the ruck. Oliver. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. He sends them inside for the 4th time. Amos. Gray under pressure. Tries to bend this one back, but not enough.
Almost the ultimate let-off there.
Rivers with the footy. He had one job and he made a meal of it.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Gray with 3 now.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
Gorn with the tap. Viney, Petrarca. It's a tough game. Gets his kick despite the heat. Warner in the centre square. Elliott can go back and shoot at goal.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
I'll have to tighten up on him. He doesn't need much space to make you pay.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Gorn wins it down. Viney, they need to hit the scoreboard here. Van Rooyen, great body work. They cannot keep him quiet. Blakey with a terrific mark deep in defence. They've found the magic formula. The kick is precise. That's skillful. Gee, they're playing well. What's he got on offer? They've got winners all over the park. No one can mark. Waterman hasn't seen a lot of it. Wanganeen Malira on centre wing is marked. They're irrepressible at the moment. West, this is good footy. They're running rings around them. Gray makes position. Drives it inside the forward 50. Amos gets to the front spot and can line them up.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. It's all one-way traffic now. Grundy with a deft tap. Newcomb, who's at home? Howes clears the area. McVie does well under pressure. That's a strong mark. Well-weighted kick. Oliver got the handball away. Spargo, Van Rooyen just shoveled it out. Oliver with a little bit of time. Probing ball. Spargo is in the clear and marks uncontested. Stewart making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Grundy gets his hand to it. Fritsch, he's had little impact so far. Time to turn on the Jets. Squeezes the kick. In no man's land. Sparrow, when one tackle just won't do. Bowie, looking to peg one back. Liberatore tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Goulden met solidly. Viney steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Gorn showing his skills. Viney, Van Rooyen might be just outside his range. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. McDonald. They like it behind the goals. He's got it. They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. The big men fly. Oliver, he's everywhere at the moment. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. They are hunting the ball carrier. Kicks to space. Bouncing ball. Rivers cops some unwanted attention. Lever keeps it low. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Grundy wins the contest hands down. Can they turn back the tide? Terrific forward pressure. No way through there, and they'll reset. Grundy slaps it out. Newcomb, he's lost possession. He's got it done.
That's a great reward for work ethic. He deserved that goal.
Normal service has resumed. Grundy showing his skills. Newcomb, he's gone. Viney, they've coughed it up. Warner is cool under pressure. Launches it. This will bring their house down. He's landed it.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Punch clear. Newcomb. Is anyone home? Sharman gets to the front spot.
Forwards dream of these shots.
You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Grundy wins the tap. Newcomb, can they find a late goal? He's hit up the lead, delivers it inside 50. Sharman demanded the footy and got it.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Some of these defenders are getting caught out because they're unsure of when they should be staying on their opponent and when they should be peeling off. They're totally disorganised.
And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
I remember the days when coaches would rip into the players for playing like that. I don't think that happens much anymore, but you couldn't blame a coach for being deeply frustrated with this sort of performance. Too much is being left to far too few at the moment.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Gawn showing his skills. Viney, he'd like that one again. They've put themselves under pressure. He's generally a good kick. Quaynor doing what he does best. Fritsch feeling the heat. Playing for pride now. Salem. Sparrow drops into the hole and marks. Can he find a teammate? Fritsch fumbles it. Quaynor gets there first. It's a hospital hand pass. He might have thought about hand passing. Liberatore. Warple provides some run. His field kicking is normally first rate. Gray on a lead. Pokes it into the pocket. Waterman has found some space.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
For a flying start to the turn. It's online. He's drilled it. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Good ruck work. Viney stripped of it. Reed, clever handball. Newcomb, this is promising. Couldn't burst through. Advantage paid. Moving the footy laterally. Rivers throws it on the boot. Gawn uses the body well. He's been quiet, and that's a letdown. What's he got on offer? A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Waterman takes a beauty. Normally delivers. Gray, dangerous to leave on his own. I've liked his game today. Waterman on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
He backs himself, but he hasn't hit it well. They're behind.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
The ball's been living at one end. West, he can make them pay royally.
Kicking at his first.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Gawn showing his skills. Viney, Petrarca. It's a hot footy. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Himmelberg getting involved. Oliver intercepts. Viney. Stewart takes an excellent grab. He might have thought about the corridor. Gawn read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Just has to hit a target. Warple, the pressure is fierce. Can he make them pay for that errant hand pass? He's missed.
Well, that sums it up, really.
Looking for a quick transition.
Good thinking and good execution too. Little one to half-back. They're moving the footy well here. Clever kick. Warple works hard to present. No sign of them dropping off. Honours the lead. Can he impose himself on the match? Rivers with the big fist. Crosses the paint. Good disciplined defence. Reed dealt with the pressure. That was almost handed to him. Gawn running in support. Pickett has it within range.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. Gawn with a deft tap. Viney, Petrarca, he's set upon.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Gawn with a deft tap. Has to be clean. Warple farms it out. Liberatore navigated the traffic. Reed, Salem, one step ahead. Gets a kick away. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. One behind.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Rivers to bring it in. Oliver has found some space. What a game he's having. Gawn, strong grab. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Warple went bang. Gawn. Oliver has brought his own ball. Hurried kick goes very wide. Sparrow all on his own. That's skillful. Well played. Gives the handball away. Sparrow. Lace out. Great footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Is this number 4? Gone! Right spot, right time. In he goes.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
They don't come easier.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Good ruck work. Oliver, that's almost worth a kick. Liberatore in the right spot at the right time. He'll be sore in the morning.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Melksham.
You have to be tough to play this game. They're tackling with venom today.
The two big men do battle. Viney, Oliver, felt the pressure there. He ran into a brick wall. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Fritsch, that's a bruising tackle. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Gawn gets his hand to it. Viney leading from the front. Petrarca launches from outside 50. This will get the journey. It's a goal.
Stranger things have happened.
Well, I won't say they're on their way back, but this has been much better just lately. Gawn with the tap. Oliver, Petrarca, Langdon. Hacking it forward. Humphreys. We've seen that before. Langford. That's unusual. Newcomb. Good vision there. Liberatore. Elliott. Through the centre square he goes. Looking to extend this margin. They're putting on a clinic.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
It's a deep kick. He's got it.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
3 goals apiece this term. The big men fly like Batman and Robin. Reed, Dunkley, dishes it off. Liberatore, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Doesn't often waste it. Wanganeen Malira with another spoil. Langdon, Oliver, pounces. Melksham, Petrarca.
Run down, great chase.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Can anyone get to the drop zone? West clears the area. May. I felt that one from here. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Good ruck work. Petrarca can't afford to panic. Decides to go. Just had to get it out. Liberatore. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Gray is the man on the spot and he's marked.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Pins the ears back, winds up and drives it right through the middle. The buzzards are circling. Gorn wins it. Viney. Petrarca. He's been a shining light. Almost threw it out. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Liberatore reads the ball so well. He's generally a good kick. They'd open them up here. Sweeping handball. Elliott, normally creative. Wants to take the game on. Goes goalward. And he's off target.
Not the greatest of finishes, but another opportunity will surely come up soon.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Pickett. It's a race for goal. Lever squeezes the kick. McVie. And they're out of trouble. That's symptomatic of their malaise. What's he got on offer? Drives it inside the forward 50. Warple is in the clear and marks uncontested. Elliott goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception. Gorn palms it down. Oliver. They've turned it over. Gives it everything. Salem got a fist in. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
I think the objective has now shifted from winning to finding some respectability. They're up against a seriously good side, no doubt about it, but there's a danger that this one might be about to go in the too-hard basket.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Quaynor is proving very difficult to pass. Searching kick. Salem making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Grundy, Dunkley. Through the centre square he goes. Gray gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look. But, as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Quaynor cuts them off yet again. They've got winners all over the park. Sharman under pressure. Salem intercepts the hand pass. He's got an option in the centre square. Oliver, great body work. McVie pushes into space and receives the footy. Normally delivers. Dunkley read it well. I've liked his game today. That's a strong mark. Good hands. Goulden just needs an accurate kick now. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down. Gorn. He's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Dunkley takes the logical option. Grundy. He's having a go, but that's not his best. It was always missing.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Back into play. Oh no, what's he doing?
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Put this one in the footy record. It's a goal. Gorn wins it out of the centre. Dunkley, he's lost possession. Oliver, Langdon, he picked his pocket, crosses the paint. Gray read it well and claims the mark.
He'll kick this more often than not.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
It's a dark night of the soul when you get beaten like this.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Viney runs onto it and can drive them into attack. That's a give-up. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Elliott, which way will it bounce? May wins and he needed to. Waterman wants to take the game on. They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard.
Dunkley, caught, dropped it like a hot potato, drives it deep. Sharman has a vice-like grip.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
No problems there.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The only competition they've got out there is each other. Gawn gets his hand to it. He just dropped it. Viney. He's been industrious. Blakey showing why he's such a good defender. No sign of them dropping off. Pickett within range can make them pay.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
Critical contest coming up. Keane doing what he does best. McDonald, Blakey, desperate to win it back. Big ball to be won here.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Gawn, Waterman gives the handball away. He'll be annoyed by that. Good thinking and good execution too. Playing for pride now. Petrarca has pushed deep and can have a shot.
The fans haven't had much to cheer today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
Perhaps he should look to lay that one off. We'd miss more of those and he'd kick.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Waterman with a chance to run. Can he hit a target? Elliott on a lead. They're bloodthirsty today. They're a pleasure to watch. This is good ball movement. Junk times come early. That's careless kicking. What's he got on offer? Turned over on centre wing. He might have thought about the corridor. Keane, dangerous to leave on his own. His field kicking is normally first rate. Warple snares the loose ball. McVie intercepts. Gets his kick despite the heat. Quaynor wins it back. Great mark. Bangs it long. Reed fumbled it like a cake of soap. It's not been his day, that's for sure. They've got the fumbles today. Melksham, they desperately need a goal. Honours the lead. Delivers it inside 50. Neil Bullen. This is a big opportunity.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
As if to let us know that they are in fact still here.
The big men fly. Dunkley gives it a thump. It'll have the distance, but not the accuracy.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
Rivers with the footy. Second effort needed. Viney was committed to the contest. Petty. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Hasn't seen a lot of it. It's loose inside the 50. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Gawn wins the tap. Oliver. Viney runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Bowie. It's a hot footy. It's hard to find a winner for them today. The sprint is on. Fritsch. Bowie. Doesn't often waste it. No one can mark. Humphreys needs a good decision. He's set upon. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Gawn palms it down. Langdon. That's a dreadful hand pass. Liberatore running in support. Blasts away. Gray is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He'll go at number 7. What a performance this has been.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
That's an opportunity gone begging. We back him in more often than not from there.
Rivers to bring it in. Little wonder they're getting smashed with kicking like that.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Number 7 if he's successful. He's putting on a clinic. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. The big men fly. Newcomb, boot to ball just in time. Dunkley. Easy decision, the tackle was above the shoulders. There goes the kick inside the 50. Punched away. Rivers, Petrarca farms it out. They've put themselves under pressure. Sharman, West, slick hands. Newcomb, just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. That's a poor place to give the ball back. May will keep coming. Rivers, good vision there. Throws it on the boot. He should have held that one. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. They're a big chance here. Sharman outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Straight over the goal umpire's hat. What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Gawn with a deft tap. Newcomb sets it up to a dangerous spot. Lever tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Gray, Gawn, under pressure. Was that a throw? Rivers tasked with the kick in. Gray, he can make them pay royally.
To put the cherry on top of what's been a superlative performance.
Struck it well, no problems there.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match.
Grundy palms it down. Ball spills free in the tackle.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
100-point wins don't come along very often. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Gawn with the tap. Liberatore. Was that a legal disposal? Dunkley. Goulden. Newcomb. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
They're on the board in the blink of an eye, and they've got themselves a nice little head start.
The first goal didn't take long. Gawn wins it out of the centre.
He's just dropped the footy, and the ump has no choice.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
No wonder coaches go grey. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? West on a lead. Crosses the paint. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Takes the safe option. Green, good tackle. That's well played. Searching kick. Himmelberg says thank you very much. Doesn't often waste it. Elliott has found some space. Normally delivers. Liberatore wins the contest hands down. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
They're tackling with venom today.
Gawn punches it out of the ruck. Canelio, he's lost possession. Navigated the traffic. Dunkley,
He'll feel that one.
no free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Reed showing his skills. Liberatore.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Reed wins it down. He's besieged.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Reed showing his skills. That was almost handed to him.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Reed got his palm to it. Dunkley
Tries to take them on and loses.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
What can they generate? Green with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's good vision. Quality delivery by foot. And they're away. You can't afford to do that too often. Looking for two in a row. Elliott had his name written all over it.
To finish off the good work.
From 35, this must be a goal. It is. So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Reed showing his skills. Newcomb. West gets to the front spot and can line them up.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Newcomb, Dunkley, honours the lead.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
If I've got my spectators hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement though.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Goulden with a terrific mark deep in defence. Good-looking kick. Green wins it back. Great mark. Ward has it within range.
They just need this to stem the flow.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
No time like the present. Elliott working hard and being rewarded. His field kicking is normally first rate. Cameron had to get it out. Gawn. Can he find a teammate? The kick was centimetre perfect. By hand. Elliott. Cameron. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Gawn is teaching him a lesson. Dunkley, Liberatore. You can see their confidence growing. Goulden, you know what's coming. He punches it through, and they are flying. Well, they weren't concerned before. They should be now. Gawn, he's worth his weight in gold. Dunkley, Himmelberg, puts his head over it. Who was he aiming for? Humphreys, breaks the line, kicks to space. West outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Inside 50 with the kick. Taylor had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. It's come unstuck. They found the magic formula. Great hands there. Can he impose himself on the match? Warner, he's outmarked two of them.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Gawn, this is getting monotonous. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Gawn, it's a masterclass in ruck work. He's gone! Sends them inside 50 again. Gray takes a beauty.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Grundy, it's been a mighty performance. Newcomb, Dunkley, leaves it behind. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Sharman, keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. They need a spark. He's normally better than that. They've put themselves under pressure. Newcomb, Dunkley. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
I remember the days when coaches would rip into the players for playing like that. I don't think that happens much anymore, but you couldn't blame a coach for being deeply frustrated with this sort of performance. Too much is being left to far too few at the moment.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Warple gets the kick away. Gee, they're playing well. They've got winners all over the park. This is champagne footy.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Reed is giving him a bath. Throws it on the boot. Sharman is the target, and he marks.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can, finishing like that.
This one might be settled now. They might as well not have a ruck. Liberatore. That's an impressive mark. Dishes it off. Warple. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong. The buzzards are circling. Reed wins it down. Newcomb, you asked for it, you got it. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Same old, same old. Goulden, Newcomb. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Keith with a deft tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Stewart tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Quaynor. Reed in some space on the wing. Doesn't often waste it. Elliott gets to the front spot. Sweeping handball. Met solidly. It's a tough game. Buckley taken to ground. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Reed, he is simply too good. Goulden couldn't burst through. Green. Quaynor cuts it off. Just has to hit a target. Newcomb has a vice-like grip. Approaching the 50. What's he got on offer? I've liked his game today. Quaynor has drifted forward and marked.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forward with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Newcomb can send them into attack. Great! Strong grab.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
Some of those defenders are getting sore necks from watching the footy sail over their heads.
It's been an absolute avalanche. Good ruck work. Newcomb. He just dropped it. Canelio. Jones. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Daring run out of defence. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
You can come up with as many adjectives as you want, but the bottom line is that this has in no way resembled an AFL match. It's days like this when you wonder why we don't have a mercy rule in footy.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Grundy, just for something different. Green, Warner got in the way. They're hungry for more. Sharman read it well and claims the mark.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Good ruck work. Somehow release the ball. Dunkley going for territory. No one can mark. Sharman, who wants it the most? I think he's forgotten which end of the ground he's at.
That's strange. Did he forget where he was?
Haynes to bring it in. Stringer gathers on the half volley. West accepted the invitation. He's got another one.
They're really opening them up. And right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Grundy continues to have his way. Newcomb, Dunkley. They cannot keep him quiet. Reed wins the contest hands down.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Struck it well. No problems there. I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Grundy has had his measure today. Newcomb has brought his own ball. Whitfield clears the area. Biden. This is fraught with danger. Cumming. Kelly. It's a hot footy. That's a dreadful hand pass. What's he got on offer? They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one. If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Newcomb comes free in the tackle. Kelly, he'll be annoyed by that. Dunkley crosses the paint. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. He's been dispossessed. Dunkley wins a hard ball. Another forward 50 entry. Great body work.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match. Gawn has rucked tirelessly. Newcomb, is that holding the ball? Bursts through the middle. Can they get another one here? They're running riot.
Have they proved their point yet?
The only competition they've got out there is each other.
Gorn has been dominant in the ruck. Newcomb, he's lost possession. Stripped of it, heads for the pocket. Waterman, too big, too strong, too good.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it. The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here.
Grundy could do this with his eyes closed. Newcomb, Keith. They've given it back. This will be his 5th inside 50. 100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. They'll enjoy the review of this match. Big roar as the umpire holds the footy aloft. Gorn wins the first ruck contest. Delivers it inside 50. Punched away. Hewland leading from the front.
Not on my watch, he says.
No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Who can get the clearance? Liberatore. It's banana time, and he does it easily.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
1 goal straight plays, no score. The big men fly. Newcomb throws it on the boot. That's well played.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
It's a deep kick. Witz was quick to judge the fall of that ball. That's good vision. Rioli got to the right position and hung on. This might well cost them a goal. What's he got on offer? Approaching the 50. He's made a bright start. Newcomb, great hands there.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
They've hit the ground running and they're looking in fine form. Gorn wins it. He's lost it. Witts blasts away. Humphries went bang. Sexton. This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Good thinking and good execution too. Bangs it long. Warner. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Newcomb, Cameron, Gorn dealt with the pressure. Warple, West farms it out. That's not like him. Thought his way through it. Wanganeen Malira takes an excellent grab. Is anyone home? Hewland saves the day. Clever kick. Goulden wins it back. Great mark. They've had the better of the contest to this point. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. It's a handy buffer they've established. Witts looking for territory. Swallow, Miller, Rao, turned over. He's set upon. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Grundy wins it down. Goulden, Warple, under pressure. Kicks to space. Anyone's ball. Quaynor, Powell, mops that one up. Miller just had to get it out. A bit of a panicked handball. Fiorini, that's not going to be a goal. Stewart marks and the opportunity gets away. He's completely shanked it. This will be coming straight back.
Mistakes are perfectly acceptable, except for the ones made under no pressure.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Snap around the body. It's there.
That was a pure strike. You really couldn't have hit that one any sweeter.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Grundy looking for territory. Warple, he's gone. Goulden, Liberatore. This is promising. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
Too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Warple, he's been dispossessed. He had prior opportunity.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Chips the halfback. He's off. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Liberatore got to the fall. He might have thought about the corridor. The kick was centimetre perfect. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Gray wins the contest hands down. Sharman, West. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
If I've got my spectator's hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement though.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Grundy has had his measure today. Warple. Gray takes the mark and can extend the margin.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
This for 2 in a row. He's got it. And they've pinched a break. It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Grundy, he's worth his weight in gold. Warple. Weller gets back and should repel. Can he find a teammate? Goulden fumbled it like a cake of soap. Swallow. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Good work rate. You can see their confidence growing. Waterman has found some space. Grundy, that one was always his. This ought to end in a goal.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Three in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
They keep getting this kind of supply. The scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
They've got their tails up now. Grundy.
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Warple. Goulden. West. He's taken a beauty.
His goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
4 in a row now, and the foot is inching ever closer to the throat.
They've got some real momentum now, and will be hard to stop. Grundy is teaching him a lesson. Warple. Sharman had his name written all over it.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Sharman, you know what's coming. He punches it through, and they are flying. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. The big men fly. Warple doesn't often waste it. Gray, slick hands. Noble runs onto it. Harassed into an error. Liberatore read that one like a book. What's he got on offer? That's skillful. Grundy marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Joel slaps it out. Swallow closed him down. Dishes it off. Fiorini is cool under pressure. On the non-preferred, Wanganeen Malira showing why he's such a good defender. Liberatore with a chance to run. Searching kick. That's careless kicking. Takes the safe option. He's hit up the lead. No wonder coaches go grey. They found the magic formula. Humphreys. They've got winners all over the park. Sharman is hard to beat one-on-one. Well played. His vision was excellent. Waterman going at his first, and he's got it. This one might be settled now. Grundy with the tap. Warple slips over the shoulder. Inside 50 with the kick. Quality delivery by foot.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The buzzards are circling. Joel wins it out of the centre. Squeezes the kick. Time to turn on the Jets. Weller, Joel, you have to be tough to play this game. They're tackling with venom today. Joel, the winner there. Miller gives it everything. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Probing ball. Honours the lead. Sets a task for the forwards. Rioli tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Terrific forward pressure. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
It's a hot footy today.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
He heads for home with a long bomb. It's there.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team in their ball movements as good as this. But the most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming.
Time to check in with Gary.
Hit out, clearance, inside 50, shot on goal. Rinse and repeat. At some point, you'd think the opposition would do something about it. Anyone can look good against a team that would rather be anywhere else, but credit to them for taking full advantage. I'd be amazed if anything changes.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Gray read it well and claims the mark.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Gawn has been dominant in the ruck. Rao, Goulden, pounces. That's not clever at all. Collins had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. He's got an option in the centre square. They've opened them up here. Normally delivers, sees an opportunity and plays on. Good-looking kick. Long. Can keep it moving. Just has to hit a target. Sexton, Ainsworth, drops into the hole and marks.
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
He won't miss this, surely. Oh, he has. That's a shocker. Somebody give him a shovel.
They'll have to banish him to the back line if he does that again.
And they're away. The kick is precise. They're bloodthirsty today. Waterman outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. That's a good option, and this looks promising. What's he got on offer? They're hungry for more. Reed is so strong one-on-one.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Critical contest coming up. He's got it.
It's safe to say they'll be scooping the votes today. This is something.
Wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Feeling the heat. Gets his kick despite the heat. Row. It's a hot footy. What was he thinking? Attracted a crowd. No leniency from the umpire there.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Gee, they're playing well.
He's looking to become their 10th individual goal kicker here.
Kicking for his first. Reed had it and lost it. Just shoveled it out. Grundy. Rioli gives away a free for a high tackle.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
No trouble at all.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Newcomb, Cameron, marks it centre half forward. The defence is disorganised. Reed has it within range.
Straight in front, should not miss.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Newcomb almost threw it out. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Stewart doing what he does best. Joel. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Gawn could do this with his eyes closed. Goulden. Warple. I've liked his game today. Collins. Time and again, he gets to the right place. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Cameron takes an excellent grab. That might attract a pack. Nash gets to the front spot. What's he got on offer? There goes the kick inside the 50. Reed! That's a big play.
They're still hungry. Even with the game put to bed, that's a sign of a very good team.
He's been kicking well today. Can he get another one? Not this time. He's hit the post.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
Rioli with the footy. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. What's happening down there, Gary?
They're all over them like a cheap suit. We can analyse just about anything, but take a look at the hitouts. That is a staggering discrepancy. It's a feast for those midfielders, but what it also does is it means they don't have to be accountable because the ruck dominance is so entrenched that they can afford to be totally attack-oriented.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Cameron. Fiorini, desperate to win it back. He's generally a good kick. Powell, all on his own. It's been that kind of day for them. Slowing it down. Who's at home? Sharman marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forward with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
Leans back and drills it.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look, but as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. West lays it off. Reed. They're irrepressible at the moment. Boot, ball, goal!
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. Grundy, just for something different. Newcomb, was that a throw? They're a big chance here. No one could mark. Liberatore doing the grunt work. That's not like him. They've put themselves under pressure. A little bit of confusion, but advantage has been paid. This ought to end in a goal. They've got winners all over the park. Noble, Rioli. He ran into a brick wall. Yes, it had to be a free kick. The rules don't allow you to do that anymore.
It's an unpopular rule, but it does keep the ball in play more often.
No trouble at all.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Newcombe couldn't get an effective disposal. Uses the non-preferred. Quaynor wins it back. Great mark. Ignoring the corridor for now. Elliott has found some space. Reed. What's he got on offer? Looking to extend this margin. He would have fancied his chances from there. Joel! He's taken a beauty. He's had little impact so far. They're moving the footy well here. He's having a dirty day. It must be his birthday. Into the middle with the kick. West! Great hands there. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong. It's been an absolute avalanche. Grundy, he's worth his weight in gold. They cannot keep him quiet. Good thinking and good execution too. Andrew with a terrific mark deep in defence. Playing for pride now. Miller presents in space. His field kicking is normally first rate. Ainsworth in the clear. He might have thought about the corridor. Fiorini doesn't often waste it. King on centre wing is marked. Humphreys gets to it first. He's besieged. The umpire will have it. Grundy continues to have his way. Nash under pressure. Bouncing ball. Reed, Newcombe, Grundy, Warple. This is promising. Showing some dare. Noble, ever reliable, squeezes the kick. Newcombe affects the turnover. Couldn't get a disposal. Elliott just had to get it out. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here.
Witts, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Rao, unable to get it inside 50. Penetrating ball. Can't take it. Rioli saw that coming. Liberatore gets in the way. Waterman is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
100-point wins don't come along lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Good ruck work and good roving too. Can he find a teammate? It's not a fair fight. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Jackson with a deft tap. Bolton, he's gone. Newcomb gets to it first. Goulden running in support.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Gawn wins the tap. Newcomb gets his kick despite the heat. Can they beat them back to goal? Normally delivers. Banfield, great body work. Quaynor takes an excellent grab. Kicks to space. They can turn defence into attack now. Boot to ball just in time. Warner intercepts on centre wing. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. That's an impressive mark.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
1 goal straight plays, no score. Reed smashes it out of there. Newcomb. West under pressure. Cameron knew the tackle was coming. Liberatore. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more. They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. Reed showing his skills. Newcomb. Cameron leading from the front. Steps inside the 50. We know how good he is, and he knows it as well. It's all one way so far. Reed slaps it out. Newcomb. Cameron marks. Will he go the bomb? They're moving the footy quickly. Waterman is a beacon in that forward line.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
They get full value for a deep entry.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
It's a handy buffer they've established. The big men fly. Brayshaw doesn't often waste it. The kick was centimetre perfect. Bolton, Banfield getting involved. Quaynor wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They've found the magic formula. Keane read it well and claims the mark. You can see their confidence growing. Himmelberg with a chance to run. Kicks inside the forward 50. Sharman. That one was always his.
I'm going to make a big call here. It's only early and the scoreboard's not out of hand yet, but this has got some hallmarks of a smasher.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat. I don't think anyone tipped this. It's been all one-way traffic. Reed wins the tap. He just dropped it. Aish, that might have been dropping the ball. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
What's he got on offer? That's not going to work. Elliott, here's real danger now.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
He's kicked the cover off it. It's a magnificent kick. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. The big men fly. Warple, he's lost possession. One of the easier decisions the umpires will need to make today. Sees an opportunity and plays on. That's good vision. Bolton has found some space. His field kicking is normally first rate. Reed in the clear. Almost threw it out. Wanganeen Malira runs onto it. They've put themselves under pressure. This is promising. Throws it on the boot. Cox read it well. They've got to get a wriggle on. Ryan all on his own. Ignoring the corridor for now. Quaynor went bang. It's a tough game. Squeezes the kick. Ball to be won on centre wing. He's just run that out. That's poor play.
Sometimes there can be such a thing as getting too far in front too soon. But I don't think that's the case today. They might as well be in different leagues, these teams.
Goulden, he's copped some of his own medicine. Warner, sweeping handball. Liberatore, Nash, dishes it off. Elliott, dealt with the pressure. Cameron, Solid tackle. What was he thinking? Gray, Sharman, farms it out. Warple, Walker, desperate to win it back. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Sharman swoops and kicks a goal. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Warple, hacking it forward. Quality delivery by foot. Can they get another one? Sharman, too big, too strong, too good.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
Gorn with a deft tap. Warple stripped of it. Was that a legal disposal? Goulden. What a first term they're having. Waterman gets to the front spot and can line them up.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Through it goes, and they extend the lead. The buzzards are circling. Grundy smashes it out of there. Warple, Voss, looking to peg one back. Quaynor thwarts them again. I'm not sure I believe what I've just seen. This match is surely over already. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Hit out, clearance, inside 50, shot on goal. Rinse and repeat. At some point, you'd think the opposition would do something about it. Anyone can look good against a team that would rather be anywhere else, but credit to them for taking full advantage. I'd be amazed if anything changes.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Same old, same old. Goulden, he's been busy so far. He's hit up the lead. They're a big chance here. Gray makes position.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today.
They might as well not have a run. Warple, he'll pump them into attack once more. Waterman marks. That's hard to stop.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forward with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
We've seen him do this before, and he's done it again. Have some of that, he says. The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Grundy has had his measure today. Warple, Voss. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
It's been an absolute avalanche. Grundy could do this with his eyes closed. Somehow release the ball. That should be picked off. Stewart. It's a hot footy. Quaynor.
He had prior opportunity.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Critical contest coming up. One behind only.
Oh, a couple of teammates are suggesting that perhaps he should have given that one off.
He's off. Can he hit a target? Grundy with a chance to relieve the pressure. Normally delivers. Elliott. Strong grab. Going for territory. Goulden wins the contest hands down. Newcomb. Sharman navigated the traffic. Goulden. Opportunity here. Bends it around the body. One behind.
Probably one he should have got, but it's all academic at this stage.
Chapman with the footy. Banfield can keep it moving. Careful with the kick. What can they muster from the back half? Takes the safe option. Fife working hard and presenting well. And they're away. Quaynor.
They must be sick of the sight of that.
A bit of a panicked handball. Ryan is calm in a crisis. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Poor footy there. Delivers to centre half forward. Waterman, great body work. Probing ball. Gray, he makes it look easy.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage.
They're really opening them up. Right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
Jackson showing his skills. 5 on the same page as his ruck. Humphries tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Himmelberg. Cameron takes a beauty in the middle. Goulden leaves them in his wake. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it. Gorn just for something different. Goulden. Aish wins a hard ball. Quaynor again with the superior judgments. What's he got on offer? What a game he's having. Warple gets to the front spot. Clever kick. Sharman had his name written all over it.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Clark tasked with the kick in. Banfield pushes into space and receives the footy. Honours the lead. Searching kick. Well played. This is much better. 5 in the clear on centre wing. They desperately need a goal. Banfield. He's outmarked 2 of them. He's been industrious. That's symptomatic of their malaise. He might have thought about the corridor. Cameron read it well and claims the mark. Kicks to space. Waterman has got off the chain. Just has to hit a target. Sharman is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Well, they're just having fun now. This has long ceased to be a contest, and it's become a case of fill your boots.
Grundy is teaching him a lesson. Warple. Sharman is so strong one-on-one.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
They're inspired. This will be another one.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
Jackson with a deft tap. 5. He's been dispossessed. Wagner. Aish. He's had little impact so far. Stewart with the big fist. Newcomb. Himmelberg. Couldn't burst through. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Tracy. No one's gone near him and he could make them pay.
The fans haven't had much to cheer today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
To ease the pain just a little. No.
That hurts. Been such hard work for them that they can't afford to spurn opportunities like that one.
Can he find a teammate? And the siren heralds the end of a breathtaking half of footy. The result may be foregone, but it's been a treat to watch so far. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
This is the gold standard in attacking footy. One of the hallmarks of a great side is that they can make a good opponent look second-rate, and they certainly did that in the first half. It'll be fascinating to see whether they can keep it going.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Jackson. He's been beaten, but he had a win there. 5. In no man's land. Warner. Who's at home? It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today.
Grundy. He is simply too good. Aish. He'll feel that one. Some indirect ball movement here. Which way will it bounce? Gathers it cleanly on the wing. I've liked his game today. Newcomb wins it back. Great mark. Gee, they're playing well. Gives it everything. Cameron. He's taken a beauty.
They're scoring so freely.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Newcomb, they cannot keep him quiet. Chapman accepted the invitation. Dudley on centre wing is marked. He's been quiet. Banfield has charged into space. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. Warner at centre half-back. No sign of them dropping off. Elliott, dangerous to leave on his own. Doesn't often waste it. The kick lets them down. Drives it deep. Liberatore makes good contact. Brayshaw. The fans will be happy to see this. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Reed slaps it out. Dudley runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
Huh? What happened? They kicked a goal, did they? Strength.
Well, at least now there'll be something on the highlights reel. Reed, he's worth his weight in gold. 5. No one can mark. Quaynor, terrific forward pressure. Reed wins it back. Pokes it into the pocket. Blakey is there to thwart that play. What can they generate? Good thinking and good execution too. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Elliott is hard to beat one-on-one. Liberatore can run, and that's a great hand pass. Elliott could have lowered his eyes, but they're glad he didn't.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal when his confidence is up.
Normal service has resumed. Gawn has been dominant in the ruck. Newcomb, Jackson, he's under close attention. Who was he aiming for? Centre square, loose ball. He'd like that one again. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Gawn is giving him a bath. Newcomb, it's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal. If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Couldn't get a disposal. Jackson, Bolton. How will the umpire see this? Hacking it forward. 5. The distance is the only problem. Punched away. Gets it to safety.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Elliott on a lead. Can he hit a target? West couldn't reel it in. Johnson wins it back. Met solidly. Hasn't seen a lot of it. It's a tough game. Quaynor gets his kick despite the heat. West handballs it to nobody. It's loose inside the 50. Elliott. It's not a fair fight. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Gawn continues to have his way. Warple. He looked to have been taken high, and the umpire thought so too.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forward with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but he went back and made the most of it.
The only competition they've got out there is each other, like Batman and Robin. Can he impose himself on the match? Chapman, ever reliable. Johnson, working hard and presenting well. Himmelberg is a rock in defence. Goes long. Wanganeen Malira outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Normally delivers. Sharman got to the right position and hung on. Big ball to be won here. Goulden gets to the front spot and can line them up.
They're still hungry. Even with the game put to bed, that's a sign of a very good team.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Have they proved their point yet?
This is more like a horror movie than a football match. Same old, same old.
Got to get rid of it. Waterman all alone in the centre square. He sends them inside for the 4th time. Crunching tackle. Moving the footy laterally. They could be in here if it sits. Cox leaves it behind. Brayshaw, he's run into trouble. He's besieged.
They're tackling with venom today.
Grundy has rucked tirelessly. Warple. West. Great hands there.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down. Grundy.
It's been a mighty performance.
Newcomb, Waterman. That's good work rate. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. He would have fancied his chances from there. Hand pass cut off. The umpire says he had no prior. Jackson,
A rare win.
he'll be annoyed by that. Gray.
He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
It's a hot footy today.
It didn't seem believable at half-time, and it still doesn't. Just look at that scoreboard. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
They're all over them like a cheap suit. We can analyse just about anything, but take a look at the hit-outs. That is a staggering discrepancy. It's a feast for those midfielders, but what it also does is it means they don't have to be accountable because the ruck dominance is so entrenched that they can afford to be totally attack-oriented.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Jackson slaps it out. Brayshaw onto it in a flash. O'Meara. DeGoey mops that one up.
Is anyone home?
Good disciplined defence. Walker. DeGoey spoils. Liberatore. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. That's almost worth a kick. This is promising.
They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
Grundy has had his measure today. Brayshaw, they've given it up. Good vision there. They must be feeling sorry for them.
Straight in the back. Simple decision for the umpire.
Banfield can keep it moving. This will be their first entry for a while. It's been that kind of day for them. Penetrating ball. Newcomb gets to the front spot. Junk times come early. That's an impressive mark. Can he find a teammate? Waterman pushes into space and receives the footy. Good penetration on the kick. Sharman has it within range.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
They might as well not have a ruck.
That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Fife attracted a crowd. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Gawn.
This is getting monotonous.
Goulden, stripped of it. DeGoey, Warner, gathers on the half volley. They've got winners all over the park. Chapman, Waterman, intercepts the hand pass. Reed, he's completely shanked it.
The non-preferred lets him down.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
Voss with a chance to run. Probing ball. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. That's a bit of a gift. Seizes the moment. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
He had prior opportunity.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Newcomb might be just outside his range. They're a delight to watch. Sharman all on his own.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
Gone, just for something different. Newcomb, that's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
He's normally better than that. Good handball. They've given it back. Not a lot of positives today. Can't take it. Voss, he's set upon. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Gorn could do this with his eyes closed. Newcomb, forward they go again. Reed, that's a big play.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it. They're going to eat the bones too. Grundy gets his hand to it. Newcomb, gee, they're playing well. Looking to extend this margin. Elliott, strong grab.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
I'm all for finding silver linings. The defenders have got the best seats in the house, and they didn't even have to pay for them.
If I'd known it was going to be like this, I'd have called in sick. Elliott, great body work. He's been industrious. Sharman is in the clear and marks uncontested.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Struck it well, no problems there.
You've got to love a big bag of goals, except, of course, if you're the opposing coach.
No, your television isn't broken. That is the score. Newcomb, the umpire was compelled. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Taking out some frustration possibly. Liberatore, he's got another one.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed. O'Meara, Brayshaw, that's symptomatic of their day. Newcomb, Grundy, under pressure. Elliott getting involved. Reed in the right spot. He might have thought about hand passing. Ryan desperate to win it back. Walker, Cox thought his way through it. Goulden takes an excellent grab. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down. Have a look at that margin. Jackson with a deft tap. Brayshaw, fight. He's copped some of his own medicine. Solid tackle. Grundy. Through the centre square he goes. Gray. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Gray. They still haven't woken up to him and he gets another. Have a go, you mugs. Grundy. He's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Looking to get it down there quickly. Gone! Too big, too strong, too good.
To put the cherry on top of what's been a superlative performance.
No trouble at all.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. You'll be happy with that.
And that finally is the end of that. It was the smashing to end all smashes. All systems go for what should be a beauty. Ball lays, wins the first tap. Rankin just had to get it out. Peatling charges onto it, honours the lead. What's he got on offer? He's got an option in the centre square. Stewart with the intercept mark. He's generally a good kick. Elliott in some space on the wing. Normally delivers. They're moving the footy well here. Just has to hit a target. Sharman on a lead. Approaching the 50. Who's at home? Cameron. He's taken a beauty.
They should be on the board with a goal.
Struck it well. No problems there.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
1 goal straight plays, no score. Newcomb, Cameron. That's good work rate. Inside 50 with the kick. Liberatore.
It'll be a good start if you can nail it.
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
Well, they make no secret of the fact they set themselves to start well, and they've certainly done that today.
We've got a 2-goal game. The big men fly. That's sloppy play. Got the handball away. Warple, Liberatore with a little bit of time. Lines them up, makes good contact and puts it through. It's all one way so far. Reed, the winner there. Newcomb, quality delivery by foot. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Waterman is a beacon in that forward line.
I'm going to make a big call here. It's only early and the scoreboard's not out of hand yet, but this has got some hallmarks of a smasher.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. The big men fly. Crouch, a model of consistency. Keys, marks. Will he go the bomb? Drops the football. Liberatore in the right spot at the right time. Drop punt and he has put it away.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Grundy showing his skills. Goulden, he's hit up the lead. Newcomb. This should be a goal. Big chance, and he does not let them down. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Grundy got his palm to it. Newcomb couldn't get a disposal. Ball lays. The kick was centimetre perfect. Neil Bullen can just about finish it himself. Can he be the fire starter? Keane is a rock in defence. You can see their confidence growing. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Neil Bullen only knows one way. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. So a timely goal late in the piece. The two big men do battle. Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
When you're up against a side playing this well, you've got to find a way to limit the damage, knowing that they're unlikely to keep this standard up for the whole match. If you can do that, you'll be in a position to shift the pressure back onto them once you get your turn with the momentum.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Clever kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. It's a bad mistake. What's he got on offer? Big ball to be won here. Punched away. Hinge thought his way through it. Worrell working hard and being rewarded. Doesn't often waste it. Murray can keep it moving. Takes the short option. Well played. Good looking kick. Ball lays. Has charged into space. Bombs it in. Blakey doing what he does best. Thilthorpe stripped to the footy. Keane farms it out. Wanganeen Malira. They've put themselves under pressure. Crouch. That's one of the easier decisions the umpire will have to make.
His goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
They've pegged him back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Grundy, he's worth his weight in gold. He just dropped it. Peatling, Thilthorpe, good build-up. Crouch, running in support. Stewart tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Fogarty, he was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Grundy continues to have his way. Crouch, 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having. This one looked over at one point, but it's right back in the balance. Grundy, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Newcomb, Waterman, under pressure. Liberatore, just shoveled it out. Warple, steadies, drop punt, goal!
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
2-goal game again. Newcomb, he just keeps racking up disposals. Waterman, all alone in the centre square. Good disciplined defence, but the kick is precise. What can they build here? Rankin has found some space. Neil Bullen wins the contest hands down. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Stewart with another spoil. Newcomb tries to take them on and loses.
It's a hot footy today.
Laird has got off the chain. They need a spark. Crouch can run into an open goal.
He's batting at 100% so far.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Half-time, and we have a close one on our hands. Just what most of us wanted. Well, the neutrals among us anyway.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
It feels like we're all just waiting for this game to open up. But for some bad mistakes and curious choices with ball in hand, we'd have had a higher scoring first half. Footy's an entertainment business, so here's hoping the second half will produce more excitement and a cracking finish.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Gawn, it's been a mighty performance. Newcomb, he's gone. He had plenty of time.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Goulden, dangerous to leave on his own. They're a big chance here. Worrell making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Crouch, Fogarty mops that one up. They've worked it well. Warple, desperate to win it back. That's a dreadful hand pass. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Nash takes an excellent grab. Kicks inside the forward 50. Reed is so strong one-on-one.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
What a game we've got. It doesn't look like either team is going to buckle, so this one could be going the distance.
2-goal game again. Newcomb gets the kick away. Cameron working hard and presenting well. That's a strong mark.
Kicking at his first.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Gawn is giving him a bath. He's gone. Ball lays. Rankin. Fogarty will keep coming. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They've bottled it up. Gawn has had his measure today. Had to get it out. De Goey, Liberatore. The umpire waves them on. Another forward 50 entry. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
That was a pure strike. You really couldn't have hit that one any sweeter.
They've got their tails up now. Gawn could do this with his eyes closed. Newcomb, Liberatore. Can he force his way through? Warple. He can hurt them again, and he does.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Newcomb. They can smell victory. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Gray just had to get it out. Miller gets to it first. He'll be sore in the morning. Ineffective kick. Reed, you know what's coming. He punches it through, and they are flying. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Grundy is teaching him a lesson. Newcomb, good thinking and good execution too. They're huffing and puffing, can't get hold of it. You have to be tough to play this game. They've got enough time for one more here. Grundy has rucked tirelessly. Newcomb, Cameron, hunting the footy. West, Gray, to no one in particular. Saligo gets back and should repel. Felt the pressure. Berry manages to get off a handball. Crouch. This game was in the balance at half-time. It looks all but over as we hit three-quarter time.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
You suspect they're playing for pride, but if they get the first couple, you never know. They've been outclassed so far, no doubt about that. But I can think of plenty of examples when a side's got up and won on the strength of one exceptional quarter. It'll take something special, though.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Philthorpe, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Crouch, Laird, he's run into trouble. He's been prolific. Sees something he likes. He had prior opportunity.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
This is good ball movement. Going for territory. Stewart is proving hard to pass. Grundy getting involved. Wanganeen Malira with time. Warner. You can see their confidence growing. Worrell, we've seen that before. West, what's he got on offer? Throws it on the boot. Gray gets to the front spot and can line them up.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
The distance is the only problem. Grundy is too strong and can extend the margin.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forward with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
He completes the formalities. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Philthorpe showing his skills. Peatling, can he find a teammate? Thumped away. Stewart, it's a tough game. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Gawn got his palm to it. Newcomb has turned it on today. Warner. They've got winners all over the park. The ump calls play on. Through the centre square he goes. Gets his kick despite the heat. Reed showing real strength. Bad error there. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Reed just for something different. Warple. Gray feeling the heat. Newcomb. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Worrell. Saligo. Rankin. It's labour intensive at the moment. Turned over. Dangerous place to lose it. A little overzealous there and they'll get out of trouble. Well-weighted kick. Quaynor picks it off. That's poor kicking. They must be feeling sorry for them. They cannot keep him quiet. Laird, all on his own. Kicks to centre wing. Wanganeen Malira wins it back. Great mark. Doesn't often waste it. Worrell cuts it off. They've got to get a wriggle on. Keys works hard to present. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Just has to hit a target. Spills the mark. No easy exit. Keys runs onto it. Can they find a late goal? Humphreys is calm in a crisis. Philthorpe punches it out of the ruck. Laird. I felt that one from here. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Reed. This is getting monotonous. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Sherry wins the first ruck contest. Pendlebury, Warple, he'll work all day. Butters intercepts. Which way will it bounce? They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Pendlebury, ball spills free in the tackle. Newcomb, Rosie with the steal. Blasts away. Himmelberg doing what he does best. Dangerfield. It hasn't quite got the wheels. Georgiani's judged at the best and can have a shot.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
That's his first.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Dangerfield affects the turnover, gives it everything. Humphreys with the big fist. He's normally dependable, and he is this time. Already we've seen how quickly this side can score. Good ruck work. Pendlebury. They're a big chance here. Defence 101 there. Humphreys. He picked his pocket. He's been dispossessed. Lays it off. Terrific tackle. Squeezes the kick.
He's suddenly a popular man.
Elliott just shoveled it out. Reed stripped of it. Dealt with the pressure. Wiedering. Feeling the heat. Can he find a teammate? Centre square. Loose ball. Kicks to space. Rosie. He's caught. He's set upon.
It's been a lacklustre affair so far.
Sherry palms it down. Pendlebury. The kick's gone nowhere. Finally, they go inside 50. Elliott. He's stopped in his tracks. Sharman. Newcomb. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
One kick game again.
Sherry gets his hand to it. Butters. Boak. Met solidly. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Rucks go at it. Pendlebury. That's a bruising tackle. You'll have to earn your kicks today.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Pendlebury. There goes the kick inside the 50. Stewart making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Can he make them pay for that errant hand pass? He's made a bright start. The sprint is on. Ling. He's gone. He's lost it. And they're out of trouble. Quality delivery by foot. That's not ideal. West all alone in the centre square. Newcomb. He loves to run and carry. He'd like that one again. When one tackle just won't do. Dale. Dangerfield. Marks on centre wing. Careful ball movement. Ling in the clear. Crosses the paint. Nash leading by example. Gets his kick despite the heat. Honours the lead. Good handball. Elliott. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Provides some run. Uses his pace to great effect. He's committed the ultimate unforced error. They're on point so far. Goulden has found some space. What's he got on offer? Kicks to centre wing. Ryan! Strong grab. Picking their way through. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Humphreys. He's generally a good kick. That's a strong mark. They're moving the footy quickly. Ash tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Gray going for goal. Flirting with the post. We'll wait on the goal umpire. It's there! All tied up on the scoreboard. The big men fly. Dangerfield doing the grunt work. Goulden. Through the centre square he goes. He's been busy so far. Stewart says thank you very much. Quarter time and nothing to split the sides so far.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
Space has been hard to come by for the most part, and players have been constantly harassed and pressured into errors. The intensity's been fantastic, but it does take a toll, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the game open up as fatigue sets in. Then it becomes about who's prepared to do the gut running and take some risks.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Gorn wins it. Plenty of heat in this game. Can he hit a target?
Bouncing ball.
Cameron. That's a dreadful hand pass.
No arguments there.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Wanganeen Malira heads them off at the pass. Doesn't often waste it. Warple, dangerous to leave on his own. Normally delivers. Alarm bells are ringing. Just has to hit a target. Dale went bang. Neil, almost an accidental intercept. An opportunity here. He's a smart player, but he hasn't struck that as well as he might have. Only a behind.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal. This will give them some breathing space.
Gray, he can hurt them again, and he does.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Boak, solid tackle. Can he impose himself on the match? Goulden wins the race. A second bounce.
He's run too far. He didn't leave the umpire any choice.
Good thinking and good execution too. He's got an option in the centre square. Neil, great hands there. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Quaynor,
We've seen that before.
Pendlebury, steadies, drop punt, goal! Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. English with a deft tap. Dangerfield, Neil, attracted a crowd. Gets the kick away. Foot race on. Who can get there first?
They're tackling with venom today.
English showing his skills. Goulden, slick hands. Neil wins a hard ball. I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front. 3 lead changes now. English could do this with his eyes closed. Dangerfield, Pendlebury, Shuey running in support. Will the ump call that back? No. Takes the advantage. Georgiades marks and will surely convert.
Just about a certainty.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't. They've got their tails up now.
Same old, same old.
Dangerfield.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Goulden approaching the 50.
It's a deep kick. Shuey is too strong and can extend the margin.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
Through it goes.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
It's a handy buffer they've established. They might as well not have a run.
Pendlebury, he's everywhere at the moment. In no man's land. Rosé. McCluggage outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Pendlebury has it on a string. Stewart saves the day again. And they're away.
Punched that like he meant it.
And we'll have a throw in.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Sherry,
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Boak, Pendlebury, clean pickup. That's not going to be a goal. He's off target.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Trying to catch them out.
Time to measure the kick. Newcomb. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Zorko makes good contact. Foot race on the wing. Warner breaks the line. A second bounce. What a run this is. Looking to peg one back. English intercepts. Probing ball. Pendlebury makes position. Takes the safe option. Zorko all on his own. You can see their confidence growing. Good work rate. What's he got on offer? The first half comes to its conclusion and we have a 3-goal game. Plenty to look forward to after the break.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
Goals are at a premium today. They've been few and far between. That's not to say that this match hasn't been enjoyable, though. Sometimes low-scoring matches can be wonderfully entertaining. There are only 15 goals scored in the 2005 Grand Final, but it's an all-time classic.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Good ruck work. Newcomb, he just keeps racking up disposals. Reed, working hard and presenting well. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Clever kick. Ash presents in space. That's skillful. Boak can keep it moving. Can he find a teammate? Humphreys fumbles it. Elliott, he'll be sore in the morning. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sherry, it's been a mighty performance. Dangerfield, you can't question his commitment. He's blazed away. Good disciplined defence. Stewart, this is dicey. Wanganeen Malira getting their handball game going. That's a poor place to give the ball back. Ryan, chance for a goal here. He's miskicked it, and he hasn't even scored. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Stewart has charged into space. His field kicking is normally first rate. Humphreys on a lead. They need a spark. Well played. Good kick. West works hard to present. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. They've opened them up here. They desperately need a goal. Thumped away. Zorko bangs it long. Stewart doing what he does best. Closed him down. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Sherry is teaching him a lesson. Shuey, Butters. That's poor play. Anyone's ball. Zorko has it now on centre wing. Warner had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. He's only had the one inside 50. Zorko clears the area. West, Waterman. He's put the foot down. What's he got on offer? Kicks for goal, and have a look at that. It's a wonderful finish under pressure. So the margin back to 2 straight kicks. Gawn, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Newcomb, Waterman is hard to beat one-on-one. Liberatore takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does. They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Sherry continues to have his way. Shuey. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Gawn, a rare win. Newcomb, he's lost possession. I've liked his game today. Time to turn on the Jets. A quick getaway wasn't possible. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Gawn, looking for territory. Warple, he's hit up the lead. Good hands. Newcomb, he can draw them level if he's accurate. Oh, into the woodwork it goes. And the margin is 5.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Warner couldn't finish what he started. The fans will be happy to see this. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Grundy wins it. Goulden, West, under pressure. Dishes it off. Met solidly. Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
Missed the target by a long way. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
Ash tasked with the kick in. He's under close attention. Stripped to the footy. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time, to put them back in front.
He hasn't looked like missing today. Here's another. Oh, I put the moz on him.
You've got to start making these opportunities count.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Rosie has found some space. In no hurry here. Ling in the clear. Good-looking kick. Harvey has got loose. Shuey, dangerous to leave on his own. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. 3 quarters in, and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
You couldn't pick a winner here. Both sides have played some eye-catching footy, and the commitment from all players has been wholehearted. You've got to dig deep to win these types of matches and push through the pain barrier. This should be a cracking finish.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Grundy palms it down. Warple. Quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? Forward they go again. Reed does the crumbing. Sharman snaps it goal. He's miscued that and can only watch it sail out of bounds on the full. Searching kick. West picks it off. That's poor kicking.
We're going to see lead change, number 4.
Pins the ears back, winds up and drives it right through the middle.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
I thought I heard a fan yell out, blow the siren. Sherry showing his skills. Butters. Newcomb gets there first. Looking to extend this margin. Elliott, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Grundy with a deft tap. Newcomb has turned it on today. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Blasts away. Cherry takes a beauty.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Gives it a ride, but it'll pull up short. It's dropped short, but it matters not. In he goes.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Through it goes.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. The big men fly. Handlebury gets a kick away. Newcomb got in the way. He's everywhere at the moment. Waterman, strong grab.
Might be just out of range.
Sinks the slipper. I think this will have the distance. It's there. Malcolm Blight would love that one.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with the game in the balance.
Important clearance here. Dangerfield. Butters. English takes the hand pass. Crosses the paint. Quaynor wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. What's he got on offer? Warple on centre wing is marked. Normally delivers. Butters. Rosie is pushed up. Squeezes the kick. Harvey with a chance to run. He's having a dirty day. Key tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Goulden. Bouncing ball. They've put themselves under pressure. He's drawn a crowd. Kicks to space. Wiedering gathers in the centre square. Is anyone home? It's loose inside the 50. Butters accepted the invitation. Neal going at his second. Cripps read it best, but it'd be put on a tough angle.
Kicking at his first.
Snap around the body. It's there.
Well, they've given themselves a chance to pitch this match. It would be highway robbery.
They're hanging on for dear life. The two big men do battle. Warple, he's lost it. Good kick. Elliott working hard and presenting well. Kicks inside the forward 50. Wanganeen Malira saves the day again. Provides some run. Gives it everything. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. That's skillful. It's amounted to nothing. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. Dangerfield. Might be time for one more score here. He's generally a good kick. Ling outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Ryan finds himself unattended.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Can he steer it through? Yes, he can! He's won them the game, and off he goes! Sensational scenes!
The joy is unbridled, and rightly so. You don't win a game after the siren too often, so it's no wonder they're overcome with elation.
Siren! Oh, they've hung on. What a win! That could so easily have slipped away, but they have hung tough. Bravo!
What did you make of that match, Half?
Doesn't that whet the appetite for the season ahead? Two teams going at it as if there were points on the line, both hungry to improve and hit the ground running. In the end, it went right down to the wire, and either side could have won, giving the players some valuable close match practice.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.